Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mizzy69 and we are back with the Conqueror. Now, this is a British Tier 9 heavy and it's amazing. It is such a nice tank. In fact, I wanted to make a proper review on this, so I started playing it on my contributor account, which you will see towards the end. I am in my contributor account. I literally play it for one battle and then I log back onto my main account and I buy it back, which is what you see in the first two battles. So we have three battles. This battle, it is Castilla. Now, I'm actually raging on voice at my platoon mate, Fusilier, because we have two mediums and a light tank. The enemy have three mediums, and it's got to the point I have pushed this heavy hill and not one of our mediums has pushed up the top, which means we're getting the crossfire. So we're getting spotted and we're getting crossfire from the mediums who are not spotted. So they do become spotted and then they go off unspotted and we're getting shot and we can't do anything. And usually when a battle like this happens, it's an automatic loss. If you don't spot their mediums on this map, luckily that Centurion is a bit of a nab and he's just sitting on a sniper hill. But we do have the FCM 50T and there is a T44, I believe, that's kind of flanked around. So luckily the mediums on the red team, apart from the FCM, fair enough, he's doing his job, but the other two are not great. They're not in the correct positions. So because of that, we are managing to hold this hill. You can see the T44 behind. He has flanked literally all the way around. We have got one tank down, but the T44 is literally dying. He's going to be dead anytime soon. The E75 in front of us just pushed forward. And now, finally, our T49 goes and spots. And as soon as he spots, we both get a shot on the FCM. The only tank that is causing us problems. And we can take him out. You can see I'm ignoring everyone else. He's actually the most dangerous target, because if we don't get him gone, he is just going to shoot us from where he is without being spotted. Fusilier takes out the Yag Tiger, which now just leaves four tanks. IS-8 here, who has now put me down to a one shot, so I do need to be careful. But there is only three tanks. Now, that is, I don't know how that actually penetrated with the angle that the Centurion was at, but we did penetrate and we get a bounce in return. So Fusilier has now taken out the IS-8, which means we can now push forward and hopefully take out the IS-3, which is exactly what we do. So 2 kills for us, just the Centurion left, and we know exactly where he is. Just as we poke around, again, hold down, we get a bounce. We get a shot in return, and again, he misses. We poke forward, get another shot into him, and somehow we are still alive. And now he's pushing forward, but he gets killed. So not a bad battle, considering our mediums didn't go to where they really should. And we do finish on 4.2k damage. We get the sniper medal. Usually that's quite an embarrassing medal to get, but in a heavy, sniping the mediums that are sniping us, that's not actually a bad medal to have in this battle. 562 assistant damage. So let's look at the stats of this tank. So it is a tier 9 heavy, 2714 DPM, which is actually the highest tier 9 heavy DPM. 259 penetration, which again is the highest in tier 9. As 400 alpha with a 6.78 rate of fire, which gives that an 8.84 reload. And the shell velocity again is the best, or one of the best, not the best. K91 is actually pretty good. in its tier. Aim time is the best at 1.72. Dispersion is the best at 0.299. So already you can see just by the DPM, the penetration, the dispersion, the aim time, it's an absolute monster of a tank. It only has 7 degrees of gun depression. Now, sometimes you can feel that. So it would be nice just to have a couple more, maybe 8, maybe 9. But you can work with 7. 7's not the end of the world. So you can work with 7 degrees. But it's still not as good as, say, the E75, which is 8 degrees. But it's okay. Armour, you have 130mm on your front armour, 51 on the side, 38 on the back, which is not great. Hesh on this thing is 132 pen. As it's British, it has the Hesh, which is the higher penetration. So don't forget to load up that Hesh, because you can still do some monster damage with that. Just like pretty much all the other British tanks, and the Hesh is the main thing about British tanks. It's just so nice. It really is so nice, especially when you come up behind tanks such as heavy tanks, and you can HE him, you can Hesh him for sort of 500 plus damage, and that is what I love about the British tanks. Back to the armour, 152mm on its turret, which isn't the greatest, but it is still very, very bouncy. Now, moving on to our second battle, it is a tier 10 battle. There is only a few tier 10s, so it's not a problem. Now, I am tuning with Xenodium. I was going to push the middle, but I noticed he has started to push left. So I'm going to go with him. He has got crazy DPM. I've got good DPM. So if we can focus targets, we can clear targets very, very quickly. And you can see one other teammate come with us, but the rest of the team decide to go right. So we're going to sit here. We are going to spot the AMX, or we're not going to spot, but the AMX 50B has been spotted. And we get a very troll bounce just above his gun. Which is a shame, but Xenodium's there, he's taking the damage, and you can see how quickly he's going to be getting the damage in there. He has already shot him once, there he goes, shot him again, and already the AMX is pretty much dead. So I'm going to poke around the corner. I don't think I'm going to get a shot. I'm going to miss the shot, and he's going to run away. So we got the AMX 5120 up there, we got the T54 pretty much in the middle there. So we're going to go for the T54 because he has got his rear to us. 481 damage, but we do take a nasty shot. Very nasty shot, which we lose like 700 hit points. But we do manage to take out the T54. Xenodium is now going to push the Object 704. So we're going to push him together. He shoots him once, I shoot him, and now I'm going to leave him to it. He's got better DPM. And I'm going to concentrate on the E50 because we do not want to get the E50 coming behind. But in all fairness, Xenodium now turns around and tries to help. So he took care of the Object 704, but now he's got tanks in front of him. So he is unable to help. I have said to him, leave the E50. We are on voice chat. I said to him, I've got the E50. Do not worry about that. So we do manage to take him out. Unfortunately, Xenodium doesn't manage to stay alive. We've got the AMX 50B there. Luckily, we do kill him, but he does take a shot in return, which means now I'm a one-shot to all 3 tanks. So I'm a one-shot to the TDs anyway, but I'm a potential one-shot to this AMX 5100. So we do need to clear him. We got a shot into the side of him before our tortoise takes him out. And now it's just the waffle and the Death Star. So we can poke forward. We can get a HE shot into the waffle. We can take him out for our 3rd kill. And now it is just the Death Star. So we're trying to go forward as quick as we can. And we managed to take him out for our 4th kill. So again, not a bad battle. We finish on 4,000 damage. A first class Top Gun. Xenodium gets 2,700 and he gets 2 kills. So 6 kills between us. Not so bad. It was quite a nice battle. Now, our last battle, this is the one I'm in my contributor account. Now, people often say to me, why don't you ever show battles that you lose? Well, for a YouTuber, you want to show good battles. Now, it's not often that you have really good battles on a loss. You do occasionally. So this battle, it is an ace battle, and I did make some errors. And this is why I decided to show this, because there's things I could have done this battle which could have changed the outcome. And I'll talk through that when we get there. So we're going to put forward, it is Supremacy battle. We are capping B, and we've now spotted a few tanks, or quite a few tanks, pushing the C area. So already we've had a shot there. We're going to try and go hold down, but the gun, this is where I would just love that extra 1 degree of gun depression, because as soon as we poke up just this little ridge, we are unable to get any shots in. So we've done 377 damage. We have blocked 400, but we've also had some damage done to us. But you can see I was here too long. Now, as I've said, with the accuracy on this tank is amazing. This battle, you're going to see just how good the accuracy is on this tank. Now, we're going to try and back up, go sideways, just to see if we can get the gun depression down. And we're not able to get a shot on that T49. So we're going to try and just move positions, go sideways, wait for him to come out. Again, we can't, this is literally the best we can do to get a shot on that T49, and it's exactly what we do. He pokes out and we do 500 damage, putting him down to a 1 shot, which is good. We can poke forward, but we do a monster low roll, and we leave him on 32 hit points. Now, the enemy have caught C. We are winning on cap points, which is why I did not push. There's no point pushing. We're winning on cap points. There's a couple of 1-shot tanks, so I didn't see any need to push. But now the enemy start capping A, which means they are going to have 2 caps. Now you can see that shot there again. I could see the most tiniest bit of that tank, and we still managed to penetrate him. So now he is quite low at hit points. He is a 1-shot, so we're going to try and push him. And luckily our AMX takes him out. And the T54 now starts pushing us. We get a nice 500 high roll into him. He's now a 1-shot. So 2 tanks down. They have got 2 bases. And this is where, I mean, you're going to see some great accuracy. We get 1 shot into the little tiny hatch on the VK. And if that wasn't good enough, we're going to do it again. And we're not exactly, we are waiting for the aim time to go down. And we're going to do it for the 3rd time. Now, if that's not great accuracy, I really do not know what is. So just to finish him off, we're going to load the Hesh just to make sure we do penetrate him and we get him gone. So it's 7 against 4. 7 against 4. So it should be a walk in the park. We've got 815 supremacy points, but the enemy have got 2 bases. So we do need to start pushing in. Now, there is a T49. That is a 1-shot. But there is also the STI. Or the ST1. So he's stopping me pushing this T49. I should have gone around. Because now our team start to die. So now we are losing on supremacy points. With only 4 tanks left. So we need to start doing stuff. But it's this ST1 that is stopping me pushing. Now, I want to get 1 more shot into him without getting shot, but he does get a shot into us, now putting us down to a 1-shot. So already they are just about to win. So we managed to get this guy tracked, but the supremacy points, he now kills AMX, which means they win. So it was 4 against 7, and we still managed to lose. So I should have pushed sooner. Should have relocated, but it was that ST that stopped me. But we still finished on 5,200 damage, 32,000 credits. We do only get 1 kill, but it was still a nice battle. And so there is the people that complain that I never show lost battles. But for now, guys, this is the Conqueror. If you haven't got this tank, you really do need this tank. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm 69, guys. I'm Measy69, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.